Oh, now, why is Ibrahim Traoré a threat to the US and then the Western world? And then also the Western world and US prognosing themselves into Burkina. Why? Let's listen to this video.
Okay, we do everything to keep sub-Saharan Africa where it is, also impoverished. It's absolutely vital for the prosperity of everyone else. So let's get clear about that. Okay?
Well, you've heard it. Gafili Gadochi. Because I don't get it. I don't get it. How does US relate to Burkina and Africa? Then to decide that this or that. Well, a mind-busting secret on why the US have had interest in Africa and then especially Burkina Faso. Now, mind you, it is Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso that did the coup. And then they are running their own affairs to the point of having their own currency and then passport. Come to think of it, why do they want to silence Ibrahim Traoré right now?
And this means all the economic structures, all the global institutions, and the economics we teach everyone is all designed to keep Africa exactly where it is. And whether it is Europe or US or now China, it's always the same. We need Africa to be impoverished.
The gentleman you are seeing here, he is called Michael Lanley. He is an African, yes, black American, who became 4-star General Command of AFRICOM. AFRICOM, they are military base in Africa for the Western world or the US. Yes, of course. So he recently made a comment that Ibrahim Traoré should back down. Else, what is coming, I guess, is going to be like what they did to Muammar al-Gaddafi of Libya.
The other two competitors are just trying to replicate what we do best.
I can imagine a situation, though, in which the ruling elite of a country is receiving gratuities on the side that inure to the benefit of the strongman leader and not to the populace of the country. Does that sort of corruption and bribery go on with regard to the Belt and Road?
Absolutely, Chairman. I see this, and I don't mind calling them out, but Captain Traoré and Burkina Faso, as they know that both, whether it's their gold reserves, that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime. There's a number of examples across. Even in Sudan, what's going on with the rapid support forces and Burhan of the Sudan forces, when you get down to it, is all about the revenue that can be drawn out of that. And there are nefarious actors in the CCP or in sometimes Russia are complicit in those activities.
Why do they have interest in that? But before then, mind you, in recent times, some few queer people based in France did a protest that Ibrahim Traoré should back down. And let's watch that video. Then we will continue.
Voilà la vérité. C'est comme nous disons. Juste, nous voulons que M. Ibrahim Traoré arrête de faire des exactions contre les populations civiles, qui n'ont rien demandé, qui ne savent même pas où se trouve la capitale du Burkina Faso, à savoir Ouagadougou. Ils seront réglés par les Africains. Et pour les Africains, voilà la vérité.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, after this protest that they did, the so-called protest, I guess what? Even if those who were there are to be investigated, they are not proper Burkinabés.
Hi guys, my name is Adina Thembi and you're watching GH Celebrity News. Stay tuned.
I'm telling you, yeah, they did it. All right, not quite long, just week after. And then this General of Command for AFRICOM, when Ibrahim Traoré came into power, actually, they've sacked the France-based military and any foreign-based military in their country. And then, moreover, they have shuttered the whole place in the sense that even the gold, they have a refinery in their country. No more exporting of raw gold to any other country. And this is making the US and then France and then the Western world bitter to some point. You know, the first video you've watched tells it all. They want Africa to remain in poor because they got raw materials, they got a lot of things from Africa in less price or in less cost. Without Africa, where are they gonna get all these raw materials? The Western world, they don't have it. They don't have it. So it takes Africa to build their country. And they're using ways and means to trap Africa down. Makes a wake-up call to wise the people of Africa that they are capable of running their own affairs. And this is what they want to silence Ibrahim Traoré. A lot of corrupt attempts, yet they want to assassinate this gentleman. It has not proven any result. And now this is the bold decision they are making. Why do you want to prognose yourself into the affairs of Africa? Leave Africa for Africa. I don't get it. In what connection does the US have to do with Africa? To the point of pointing out an innocent gentleman. Based on what? What are the footages? What are the evidence that it takes to say that Ibrahim Traoré is corrupt?
It's freezing, baby. There needs to be freezing. Big shout out to JH Celebrating News. Let's go.
No, I don't get it. This is a wake-up call for Africa and all. If Africa refuses to protect Ibrahim Traoré, then Africa will remain forever enslaved to the Western powers and Western world. Any African country that the Western world will use to get Africa leaders killed, that country will remain cursed. I guess, what benefit are you gonna get? Be it power, be it money, for your fellow African leader to be orchestrated, to be brought down, assassinated? And what of you? What will you gain from that? Just because of political favor and, money. What is money? Look at what they did to Gaddafi. Look at what they did to Thomas Sankara. And yet, they have interest to do it again. Well, if you are new here, consider to subscribe and turn on the notification to be part of this family. Emosonfo Zazi, aka you be the head. May that say.
Hi, wonderful people. My name is Akuma Mama Zimbi, and I love to read and listen to GH Celebrating News. May that say.